at this sea of army bombs. Wow.
This is the band that changed my life as well as it changed yours.
But it brought us together, didn't it?
Yeah.
5 years I've waited for this moment, and yesterday it finally happened. I finally saw, it wasn't BTS, but it was 1/7 for BTS, and it was Jin, and I saw him live in concert, and I am still not emotionally over it. I know that sounds ridiculous, it's the day after now. I've just been going through all of the clips from yesterday, and it's kind of brought it all back to me. I don't, it almost made me emotional again, even watching the clips back. It was such a good experience. I'm so happy that I'm able to bring this to you guys today, because I filmed a lot of it and I want to take you guys along and show you what it was like, because oh my god, this was an experience. But anyway, I'm going to start from the very beginning. So me and Amelia woke up, we had to get a bus and a train into London. It was super easy. We tried to dress up as purple as we could, as army as we could. We tried to go for the kind of rope it theme, kind of half cowboy. As you'll see later in the video, a lot of the armies did a lot better than us at this, but we tried our best. When we got to London, obviously London Paddington, beautiful station, we made our way to the O2 as quick as we could, and this is when you start to see glimpses of army on the tube trains. You know, you'll see a flash of purple every here and there, and it's pretty obvious who's an army. Do you know what I mean? Then we walked, obviously got off the train at the O2, and that's when outside the O2 was just buzzing. The energy, you know, when you're within a crowd of people and there's just a positive energy, everyone is in the same mood, everyone's there for the same reason, and there was just such a warmth about it. And I know I've heard everyone talk about that before, but you know, until you're there, until you're amongst all these armies, beautiful people who are there for the same reason, I don't think you can fully appreciate that. Armies were giving out free gifts, everyone was milling around. It was like a massive group of friends, like everyone knew each other, even though most of them probably just met that day. A lot of armies going on their own, making new friends. I've been to quite a few gigs at the O2. This was one of the warmest atmospheres I felt, and it was also crazy how early everyone was just kind of there to soak that in. That's almost like that was a part of the event. Normally everyone just kind of rushes in just before the gig starts to, you know, find their seats and get in there, but no, the entire area around the O2 was like a hangout spot for armies. It was beautiful. The merch lines were ridiculously long. Me and Amelia, we didn't even bother with that, because I tell you that they were huge. Amelia did bother with that later in the day, but I'll get onto that. Then we did go into a bar just inside the O2, all bar one, and we were sat there for a few hours. That's where I met quite a few of you guys, so thank you so much for coming up and saying hi. We met this group of girls who were dressed to the T as cowboys, which is kind of what we were going for, but they completely outdid us. We got some pictures with them. They also gave us some gifts. I've got photo cards. There's a Jin there. There's another Jin, wristbands as well. I got a rope it wristband, which came in useful later on in the concert. Amelia got an amazing golden wristband. Look at that. That was amazing. It really does astound me as well, like the quality of the gifts that army, and I saw it all over Twitter even before we got there, like the quality of stuff that the army makes. Like they put so much care and attention into these gifts, and then they're completely free. It's just, it really is such a wholesome thing. So thank you so much to those girls that we met inside the bar there. Amelia also nipped off to the merch line, so I was sat there on my own for a while because she wanted to get one of Jin's shirts, and here's a picture of it. I think the merch is bloody amazing. It's got London on the back, and he does a different style of merch. He's got the name of each city that he goes to on the back of each of the merches, and then obviously 92, the year of Jin's birth, and it's like kind of like a baseball style thing, but it's really cool. They only had an extra large, which is why it looks bloody huge on Amelia. But then it was almost time for the show. We were almost late in, actually, because we got so carried away talking to armies in the bar, so we quickly made our way inside, waited in the queue because I wanted a drink for when Worldwide Handsome finally appeared in front of us. And then it was time to head inside, and yeah, I've got some clips to show you. Some clips. I filmed a lot more than I was planning to, so yeah, here's when Jin finally stepped on that stage.
Jacket as well.
incredible. I mean, I could not, and by the way, apologies for the bad filming, guys. It might not be the best in the world, because you got to understand, I was seeing Jin for the first time, and I was also trying to keep my camera stable, and some of the shots aren't going to be the best, but I'm going to try and sum up what it was like to see Jin come out on that stage. The best analogy I could make is, it's like getting on a roller coaster when that show first starts. Apart from the queue, for me, has lasted about 5 years, because that's how long I've waited for that moment. And then he comes out, he presses that button, and it's just an explosion of color, light. The army bomb worked. Amelia forgot hers, so she was borrowing mine, which is why we haven't got 2 army bombs. But yeah, thank God it worked. We were kind of worried, like, how does this thing work? Because we've never done it before. Is it going to connect straight away? But it did. It started flashing, and it was in time with everyone else's, and it was perfect. So he did Running Wild, and then I'll Be There was the second song.
I'll be there for you. What for you?
I feel like this was when I started to get a little bit emotional in the set. I mean, it didn't last very long. I thought the last songs, you know, like Epiphany and all that, were going to be the ones to get me, but the new songs were actually the ones that ended up catching me out. So With the Clouds, one of my favourite songs of the new album. This one really hit me and Amelia, as you'll see. Yeah, just wait till later and Epiphany. I bloody love that song, and let me tell you, it's a different experience hearing it live. Like, I knew that Jin's voice was going to sound good, but it just, oh my god. I can't even, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I think my reactions in the clips kind of sum it up. His voice sounded so crystal clear, and it was like the studio version, but 10 times better. I don't know what was going on. The live band as well, the drums sounded amazing. I'm so glad he's got a live band on here, and the guitarist, I mean, you'll see later on, they really go off, and he shows some appreciation to them. It was beautiful. This is when he dropped into the next song, Falling, which was bloody powerful.
Spill me pipe.
Gonna spill me pie.
And then this was when he obviously had a couple songs at the start, and then he took time to introduce himself to ARMY, and I think we all know what this means. And I was hoping for this moment, and it happened.
Jim, so Jim. Jim, so Jim. Jim, so Jim. Jim, so Jim. Oh, shit! In the flesh.
Wow, a lot of people are here tonight.
Oh, yes.
Are you guys happy to see me?
Yes.
Let's see how loud you can be. I need you to be louder. Make some noise!
Oh, Jen, I'm losing my voice there.
Wow. You can hear? You can hear?
Bro, he's trying to kill our voices here.
I love you.
I really have been waiting for that moment to see that in the flesh for the first time, and there he was. I mean, it was perfect. It was like everything I've ever really imagined. I'm gonna be honest, and also he seemed very blown away by, as I was, to be fair, by the UK crowd and how bloody loud everyone was. And I'm sure the armies are like this all over the world, but there was one point where it felt like we were just singing, and he was just standing there, and he was just kind of admiring what we were doing, and it was so blimmin' loud. It was really loud. It felt like a really beautiful moment where everyone was just giving back, and you could tell the energy in there was a different level. And I think it's because the UK and most people here they've been waiting like 7 years to actually see him, and for BTS to come back and to release this energy that we've been having held up. So it almost felt like an explosion of all of that. Then he moved into Don't Say You Love Me, and this one really hit me and Amelia. I don't know why. Like, I was expecting the later songs to really hit us properly, but this one really hit hard towards the end.
It's definitely working.
Whenever you want it, let me know.
Yeah, well, it's working, isn't it? My mind. Yeah, so do I. I'm getting teary.
It's kind of like it's like this is the band that changed my life as well as it changed yours.
But it brought us together, didn't it?
Yeah, and I found BTS at weird point in my life when I took them all for uni and like
Yeah.
into meeting you. And it really just brought it all back, like being here, like seeing Jin live.
I know.
I don't really know if I was expecting to get this emotional during the show, but I think as well, it was obviously the fact that me and Amelia, we were brought together through BTS, and this is a group of fans as well who I'm in amongst this sea of people who have changed my life as well, and I don't know where I would be without, you know, this man, and obviously the other 6 men as well, but you know, he's right there in front of me. I'm here, I've waited all this time. I'm with my beautiful girlfriend because of this band, and you know, it's such a huge part of my life, and I think it just kind of, yeah, it came over me, man, and I'm not surprised because genuinely, I know people say they've changed their life, but they have changed mine in ways that I can't even fathom. So I think that's why I was getting a little bit emotional there. Then we went in and I didn't realise, but the show is kind of like a game show and a music concert, which I think is a perfect dynamic for Jin, because it's what we love him for. Obviously, he makes incredible songs, but we love him just as much for his run Jin and his crazy antics, and we had a bit of that. I'm not gonna lie, me and Amelia were very confused at the start of some of these games.
The game has a total of 2 rounds, 2 walls, 2 gears.
I run BTS all over
I really should have bought my
Okay, got it?
glasses. I can't read that.
Army, 1, 2, 3.
No.
Okay, before we start, let's check the prize. My outfit for the next song will be based on the number of correct guesses.
Wait, what's that alien one? I didn't.
Jim was going to come out in this alien suit. So there was like, if we got 1 correct, he would be in this one, 2 correct in this one, 3 correct. Everyone wanted the alien suit, including me. Then we got 3 correct, and Jin went to change, and he was like, right, chat amongst yourselves while I go and get this alien suit on. So it was really wholesome. I just turned to my right, and Shuthi was sat there, and you could hear everyone in the crowd kind of mingling about and, you know, talking with one another, which was really wholesome. And then it probably only took him like 90 seconds, actually. He slipped it on pretty quickly backstage. I want to know how he did that. But he came out in the alien fit, and I just want to say, I mean, it was something.
What's that Buzz Lightyear? Oh my god.
Let me get you
He
out.
wasn't lying, was he?
This is what you wanted, right? Yeah, you're gonna stay with me.
Oh, is it the astronaut?
You ready?
Oh.
Okay, let's go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 도전!
Is it the astronaut?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's jump on!
I might have gotten a little bit excited there when Super Tuna came on because I accidentally clicked the stop recording button. But I did start it again. About midway through the song, I realised, shit, I haven't been filming Super Tuna. I'm not surprised. I was going crazy. But yeah, here's a bit of Super Tuna.
그래도 콘서트 때 이 의상 너무 귀엽다.
This is kind of too cute for a concert, no?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Okay, now the best section
thought
is
Jim was
your
5'10".
turn to sing, Army.
You don't look it.
I think that may be one of the funniest things I've ever watched on a live stage. I was, I mean, it finished and I was like, what the hell have we have just watched an alien carrying Jin around in an astronaut suit and him singing Super Tuna. I mean, I was looking forward to Super Tuna, but I was not expecting it to be as crazy and as Jin as that. That was probably the most Jin part of the whole concert for me. And then he went off. I think he was, oh yeah, he was changing out of the alien. That's right. He was changing out of the alien outfit and he had us all singing Moon.
That's impressive, to be fair. This is an English crowd, listen. That's amazing.
Army sounded bloody amazing during that, and that was only the first time as well. He does end up singing it later on, which I was wondering at the time. I was like, I bloody hope you're going to be singing that as well, Jin. Then he got the piano out, and oh my god, I was not expecting a piano. The live instruments in this gig was something that really impressed me. Live band, and obviously now Jin on a live piano, and he did I Will Come to You and Abyss, so... His voice was shining during the other songs where he has a backing track in the background, but when he's just on the piano like that and those two songs, his voice just, it takes on a whole different level. And then, oh my god, I said it was banger after banger, but this is my favourite song from the new album, Background.
What's this one going to be? Well, what's this?
So yeah, another song that just, every song that he did just sounded better than the original. Like it was just, his voice is just, I could not get enough of it. And then he went into another level where his voice also went onto another level. Him jamming with the band at the end of that song, I think, was one of my favorite parts of the whole thing, because, you know, they go on tour together, I'm assuming, and, you know, you can tell how well they get along, and just the fact that he's there and he's appreciating the band. I always love an artist when they do that. I think it's super, super important. Then we went into another game. Now, this was an interesting one. It took us a while to kind of work out what was going on, but it turns out he had a cymbal, a drum cymbal above his head. We were singing the songs, and if he guessed the song wrong, the cymbal was going to drop on his head, which, I kind of wanted to happen.
A tray drops on my head.
Oh, so that's what that is. Right, I think we should just sing the wrong song then, surely.
I don't know if that's bad. I apologise. It probably would have hurt him, actually, come to think of it. But luckily, Army nailed it.
He looks confused. Come on, Jen. There is no one else. He still looks really confused.
아미 저 되게 놀랐어요.
Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think you guys are the best singers out of all the countries that I've been to.
We'll take that. What a crowd. Oh my god. Alright, we got this down. Oh no, wait, what bit of the song are we on? Right. Yeah, you're making me a boy with love. Another life, oh my.
It's like, ew, my Korean.
Yeah.
여러분들도 한국말은 어렵구나.
Korean's difficult for you guys too, huh?
Yeah.
오케이, 정답. Boy with love.
The new one. Loser. a fool. He's absolutely a fool.
You guys don't have to be embarrassed by with struggling with Korean because I'm also not good at English.
Okay, 정답. Loser.
Jin was so impressed with the army singing during this part, and so was I, to be honest. Then we move straight into Loser, which is an absolute bop, by the way.
This is gonna be. God, those drums sound so good.
Then it was time for the cowboy anthem, Rope It, and obviously I had my wristband on, so it was quite fitting, and yeah, I mean, what a tune this is. Rope It. It's an absolute banger. And then, yeah, this is when we went into the BTS tracks, which I'm not gonna lie, I had seen the track list and I kind of knew that there was going to be a section where he did some of the BTS stuff. I was really excited about this, so I didn't have my camera out, but luckily, Amelia did. Now, this made me feel a lot better about my filming because, as you'll see, I think she was more, you know, screaming our lungs out to Dynamite than actually keeping it in frame, but you'll see. This bit really got the crowd moving, and then he just took us up and then dropped us back down on the floor and chucked us into the deep abyss with Mikrokosmos and Spring Day. I mean,
enough. That's enough.
At this point in the concert, I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit like emotionally exhausted just from the amount of things that I'm seeing. Like, this is just an emotional overload. I think it's why I'm still kind of recovering from it now. Then we went into the Astronaut, which I mean didn't make it much better. It definitely wasn't the end. It definitely wasn't the end, thank God, because I was thinking, hang on, Jin, you've still got a good couple of songs that we have not heard yet, and one of those is a small little Epiphany.
수 없게 돼 웃고 있는
Probably, I want to say my favourite song from Jin is Epiphany. But then again, there's so many good songs. I mean, you've got Moon as well. So, you know, speaking of Moon, he started to get Army to try and sing parts of Moon. He actually at one point found a fanboy. I mean, you know, you gotta represent like us, and he wasn't half bad, to be fair.
You know my song? Okay.
He's laughing.
That did start off a little bit shaky, but he definitely, I feel like he got into it towards the end. He was not too bad. And then obviously Jin showed us how it was really done.
There's your stick.
And then that brings us into the last song of the whole concert, and that is To Me Today. I thought it was the perfect closer. Obviously, it's the closer for his new album, and I feel like it was just fitting that we went out with that. still really fresh in my memory the first time I listened to his new album, and going out with that was a very emotional experience. And then seeing it live and saying goodbye to him with that song, I feel like it was absolutely perfect. And then the lights shut off, we had to get a tube home, and it was back to reality. I mean, I think we could all relate to this. Anyone who's been to a concert, the way back is like a mix of like happiness, relief, sadness, concert blues, really wanting to be back in that dreamland and that utopia that is a concert, especially a Jin one, because you're in there and nothing else matters outside those walls. You know, all the negativity of the world is blocked out. You're there with Jin, you're there with all these like-minded individuals who are all in fantastic moods, and then it's back into the world, back to your 9-to-5 job, or in my case, obviously because of you guys, I'm lucky enough to be able to do this full time. And if anything, this just made me even more thankful for that. And I think that's a big reason why I kept getting emotional throughout the gig, because this is an artist who has genuinely changed my life, not only socially and in my relationship with the media. Like, I wouldn't have any of that without him. I wouldn't have my job without this group, and I also don't think I'd be as happy as I am now without I keep saying this guy, you know, these guys, obviously the 7 guys, but this is 1/7, and this felt like a thing to just keep us going until we finally get to see BTS, which will be the big one. But this was such an amazing gig. I can't really explain how Jin, he gave everything to us with his vocals, but he also gave everything to us like socially. When he was talking to us, he just seemed fully invested and with the crowd, and he genuinely just, you felt the feeling that it wasn't just, you know, another show that he was doing. This really seemed like something he was looking forward to, and I know he's done loads of shows before this, but like it felt like a really intimate, like proper conversation with Jin. Even though there was like 20,000 of us and there was one of him, the interaction was very pure and real. That's the kind of feeling I had while I was in there. But it was an amazing experience, man. I'm glad that I was able to document it and not miss too much of it. A lot of the time, that's why the filming was so bad, because I was genuinely like trying to enjoy it in the moment, but also obviously I wanted this as a memory and I wanted to share it with you guys, because, you know, I feel like I owe it to you. Do you know what I mean? You are the ones who have introduced this group to me and kind of led me down this rabbit hole that is BTS, and you've been with me for every step of the journey. So it'd be wrong for me if I did this very important step in my journey without you guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really can't wait until BTS are back. Thank you so much for you all still being here. I've got so many messages just in the last couple of days. When I let everyone know that I was going, there were so many people like, oh, I've been watching your reaction since, you know, the very start, and there's so many of you who are still here from the start. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Hopefully you will stick with me for the next part of the journey as well, because it's only going to get a whole lot better, baby. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you at a BTS concert in the future. Peace off.